Or if there's one thing I can't stand, that's a dirty windshield. So if your windshield is like mine and looks like this, maybe this video will help you. It's that time of year again when my windshield wipers stop doing their job. Is it time to buy new ones? I think not. Unless your wiper blades are really worn out or torn, buying new ones is not necessarily going to do the job. The same road grime and dust debris that comes from your wheels and damages the surface of your paint is the same road grime that's on your windshield, but unable to be seen by the eye. Before you spend your money on buying new and often expensive wiper blades, try this first. There are two things that first must be done. First, you must clean your windshield, and no, not with soap and water. That will not do. Secondly, you must clean your wiper blades. Again, soap and water is not going to do the trick, but I'll show you a couple of things that will do the job and do it well. Now, first off, you have to wash your windshield. Get rid of the loose dirt and dust, you know, that kind of thing. And then after that, you got to get into the glass and clean it really well. Here, as you can see, I have it's a razor blade, paint scraper, and this will, when this blade is new and sharp, will easily remove the grime off your windshield. If you want to spray a little soapy water on there to help it, it'll just take off all that grime quite nicely, actually. And it's really an inexpensive way. You can get these from a hardware store pretty cheaply, and that'll do the job. My favorite way of removing this grime is with a clay bar kit. Now this is one brand, there are many out there. I use this kit to for what it was intended, which is to remove the road grime and debris off the surface of my paint, followed by, of course, a nice coat of wax. The same grime that's on the paint can be removed with this clay bar kit. Does a fabulous job. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing better. So in the box, of course, you get an instant detailer, which is used as a lubricant in this case, and you get a couple of clay bars. So, you know, every time you wash your car, you can use it to your windshield too. Spraying a little bit of lubricant on your windshield, you take your clay bar, simply rub it back and forth like so, and that'll pick up and remove all the grimy tar, road scum, dirt and debris that's in and stuck to the glass. That's what you got to get rid of. And often it can only be felt and not seen. I've got it on sale like maybe 30 bucks Canadian dollars, but there are many others out there. You can just buy these clay bars, the replacement, in most any brand. And you know, you might get, I don't know, $5 or $8. It will get you a couple of these bars. You just need a little soapy water as a lubricant to rub the clay across, and away you go. Now that you got your window clean, free of the grimy stuff, the only thing left to do now is clean your wiper blades. I'll show you a little trick that I use to clean those. Most people don't clean them and probably don't know that you can clean them, but yes, you can. The same grime that's on the glass is stuck to the blade itself, and once they get dirty, you can have a clean windshield, but the blade's not going to do a good job because the blade itself is really grimy. Here's my secret weapon for cleaning my wiper blades. Yeah, I mean, everybody's seen this before. Everybody has a can of it in their house or has had it in their shed or garage. You can use this for all kinds of stuff. It just works. I'm just passing on the information. This will remove that grime off the edge of your wiper blades. If you run your hands, your fingers, very lightly down that blade, you can feel the crap and corruption that is just accumulated. Usually on one side, I can actually see that debris, but I will show you under my digital microscope all the garbage that's on that blade, and that's the stuff you have to get off this blade in order for them to work like new again. So that's all they need. They just need to be cleaned. Now, you do have to inspect your blade for cuts or tears. If there are cuts or tears, it's time to get new blades. They're done. But generally speaking, in most cases, all you have to do is clean these things and they will work like new again, as long as they're not damaged. So this is what you do. First, you start out with an old rag you have around your shop. Then you apply this, your favorite lubricant, if you will, to your rag. Then you take your wiper blade from one end to the other. You slide that wiper blade through your moistened rag, and as you can see there through this line, that's the grime that you're removing off this rag. You just keep sliding it through, sliding it through, sliding it through. Do both sides of the blade. And that very well-known lubricant, penetrant if you will remove all that tar, brake dust, and debris off those wiper blades. Now you just keep wiping and wiping until you no longer see any more black streaks. As you can see there, there's still black streaks coming off. Just keep wiping and wiping. If you have to re-moisten your rag again with some more of this, and you can use other lubricants too. That one just happens to be my favorite because everybody sells it. Everybody knows what it is. But that product will remove the crud off your wiper blades. It'll take several wipes, but it's slowly breaking it down. I mean, you've got who knows how many months of debris that have collected on these blades, but will come off. And just keep working it. There you go. I'm starting to get the stripes on my rag here are fading away, and if I run my fingers along that blade, it's pretty smooth. Now I see a little tiny nick in this particular blade, but I will show you what this what a dirty blade will look like under a digital microscope.
And here you have it. Here's a quick pic review of the extreme edge of my wiper blade. The very dark line you see at the top is the outer edge, and you see there's chunks of tar and debris and just crud. That's the stuff you got to get off your blades.
See, this blade is really worn. It's several seasons old. This one's probably due for replacement, but for all intents and purposes, and showing you how to clean your wiper blades, this is what you do. So get your favorite can of spray lubricant and take your blades off, give them a good clean till there's no more streaks on your rag. Put the blades back on your vehicle, and you'll be surprised at how nice your windshield will be. Also, if you want, you could give it a quick rinse with some soapy water just to remove some of the residue off the spray lubricant that we use to remove the grime, and that'll give your blade a nice clean surface with no more grime, and away you go. And that, my friends, is how I clean my windshield and my wiper blades so that I get smooth operation, streak-free, clean as can be windshield, just like it were new again, right off the showroom floor. Give it a try. You won't be disappointed.